EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Here we go, set. Edo blue. Steel, black. Black ultra.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
On the double, frog red. Black shot. Green jack. Plastic, six.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Second and 10.
Blue stripe. Huge yellow. Black red. Hey.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Six. Feather. Red. Yellow.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw is incomplete. Trying to get that one to Chris Olave, and it's third down. You look at this Carolina defense. Well, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback when there's extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Dalton and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Ultra. Go ultra.
2nd and 4. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Steal. Check steal. Right. Right.
Olave motioning to the left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Carolina defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
They'll look to throw again. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
52.
In motion right, Olave. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Ready. 6. Mega. Ready.
throw now on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now they'll change things up.
Black ultra, fog red, black shot.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side.
Shot, 17.
In motion right, Olave. Kamara. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
1, 10, 3 sets. Watch it, 6. Blue stripe. Blue, yellow. Black, red. Set.
They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to come from with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Red, cycle. Hey, check, make it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Badgley's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to...
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Let's go now.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trail green. Light blue. Needle blue.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Steel, black. Black ultra.
The chart goes in motion left.
Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Black shot. Quick shot.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On 1st down, it's Brooks. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Complete. It's Johnson. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They'll try the left side. Brooks. A great effort there to shed the contact, and he helps him pick up the 1st. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throw left side on target to Thielen. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Brooks. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Dalton. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 44 yards. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Touchdown! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Black Ultra. Claude Ray.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful.
And with it, they're back within a field goal.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
368. Two by two. Move. There you go. 368. Side.
Here's Dalton. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Dalton. Over the middle, complete. That's Brooks. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final act of the first half, Dalton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Here you go, can. We got 5-6. Regular. 368. 2 by 2. Move.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
There you go, 368. There you go, 368.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. And that is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Johnson goes in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Brooks. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Can. Regular. There you go. 93, 52, 93.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
They'll get this out to Camara.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Shark's got it left side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now they'll audible to something else. In motion right, Olave.
Now a first down carry. It's Camara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Camara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Black ultra. Dog red. Black shot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will tie things at 17 all. So it's another field goal, his 3rd of the game. Maybe not exactly what you're looking for, but does bring them level now.
I like how you put that in there, that it brings them level, right? Because if you're talking about kicking, bringing that soccer analogy in, I love that one. I love that one a lot. You don't want to go for it on 4th down and come away with nothing, right? Go ahead and kick the ball. Make sure you get some points. Even if it's a safe call, I think it's the right call.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as bad.
There he goes, right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And opening there on that first down run as he gets us forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
93, 52.
2nd down, Dalton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2 by 2. Move! Hey! 2 by 2. Move! Heavy.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Hey!
Gets it quickly out to Marshall.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Now a give, right side. Brooks. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. Second and 9. And now an audible here into something else. And Dalton to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game.
And the Panthers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. So still time remaining here in this 4th quarter, but the touchdown there puts them back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense will not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back to the offense in a tie game and said, okay, your turn now, make something happen. And they went down the field and scored.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Red, yellow. Go pink. Red, cycle. Hey, go blue.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Go red.
Back to throw here.
He completes it to Olave.
Touchdown!
Chris Olave.
35 yards.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. And how about this decision? Tie game, fourth quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
So the completion gets them just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
368.
Dalton throwing on second down. That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. In motion right here comes Johnson.
2-2. Move.
Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
There you go, 368.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
368.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's second and a yard.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44. 44. There you go. Regular. There you go. 93, 52, 93.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
It's complete. Kamara.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
A give to Kamara running right.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 9 now. And that went too high and incomplete.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
That is caught.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And now they'll shift things around.
Watch out now, 50 Fury.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Here's 1st and 10.
Move! Here we go, Cam! Heavy! Watch this.
It's do or die for Dalton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for New Orleans, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.